Welcome back to Barnsley's Garage. I'm Barnsley and today we're doing a car auction walk around in the big town of Brisbane. Anyway, let's get into the first one. Next up we have a 2004 Subaru Forester with 211,000 Ks. Now this one's more in my price range to buy and sell. This one, the paint's not fading too badly, doesn't look like. It's a bit hard to tell because it's a bit wet. Front tyres gone on the outside. Rear tyres pretty good. Hankook Optimo. Yes, as I said, 200,000 Ks. Hankook Optimo on the back. I think the other one worn on the front's a Hankook Optimo too, yes. As is this one. Oh, it's got treads, just needs a wheel alignment. Or something else perhaps. Locked. Locked. I do have the key. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, there you go. Remote does work. Oof, that door hasn't been open for a while. Ooh, it smells like, just smells like air freshener to be honest. It looks like a lot of stuff. It's definitely filthy. There's no doubt about that. Let's have a look at the front. It must be not a base model. What is it? A X. Because it's got partial leather seats. Oh no. Oh yes. Well, leather's probably an overused term. Vinyl. Well, it's got a vinyl steering wheel too, so maybe this is a base model. It is a little dirty. Most got original Subaru rubber floor mats. It's got a lot of stuff in here. This is probably one of the worst cars I've seen out here. What does it smell like? Old musty stuff and hay, but it'll clean up alright, I think. It's just dirt. There's nothing actually broken or, you know, otherwise. Let's see if she'll start. Good news. Oh yeah, starts right up. Got the Sony thing, stereo. Check the air conditioning, although it's cooled off somewhat. Wipers actually work pretty good. Ooh, that air. It doesn't smell bad, it just smells like fake smell, like potpourri or something. But it starts right up. What do we got? Check engine light. Exclamation, it's probably just the handbrake. Yes. Needs fuel. And it wants me to put a seatbelt on. A little whine from the power steering. Does it go into gear? Now these cars aren't too bad. I think they sometimes have problems with the head gaskets, but I think by this stage they've probably fixed that up. Straight into gear. They go forward. Yep. Reverse. They go backwards. Got the handbrake on. That stymies things a bit. Again, the age of this car, no reversing cameras or any of those fancy doodads. It goes straight in. Yeah, it feels pretty good. The air conditioning is cold. It just smells like a combination of potpourri and rotting stuff. due for a service. Well, that's okay at this price. I mean, to be honest, what have we got in here? Pins. Many pins. Many pins. That doesn't look like it's been used. Can it go in there? I guess so. We get many pins. What's in the glove box? Nothing. What's in this little cubby? Nothing. What's in here? Nothing. And nothing. I got put 2 sets of glasses, sunglasses. Mr. Zoog's wax. I mean, let's have a look. Oh, does the window work? Ooh. Yes. That one, yes. That one, yes. Tint's bubbly. Can we get into the hatch? Just unlock everything. Give her a bit of a rev. I was going to say exhaust leak, but maybe not. Sounds fully sick, bro, like a Rex. But not. What about this? Oh, I think I looked in there. I mean, just look at this. I mean, I don't live the cleanest life, but it's not normally this bad. Anyway, but I mean, the paint's not too bad. So I just need to give it a clean. Some scratching there, just a clean and polish. And I reckon she'd be alright. Plenty of space back here. Little Subaru cap or something. The wheel, I think. It's got a spare. It is a little bit dirty back here like the rest of it. Some doggy hair. Actually, maybe a bit more hair or whatever. Let's have a look at the engine. I reckon that'll polish out because it's not, the clear itself's not flaking. Okay, Subaru, where's the pulley? Pull! E? Does that go there? No, I don't think so. It goes there. I'll have a quick look over there. It is shaking slightly. The air conditioner coming on and off. The oil. It's not too bad, needs a change. Got pressure on the cooling system. I think it's meant to have little caps up here, isn't it? Don't know. Everything works all right. Headlights can do with the polish. That will probably pop out. That won't pop out. Maybe it's plastic. Maybe it will. I don't know. If it goes cheap enough, I might pick it up. I don't think you've seen it very much now. What do you need? A clean. The windscreen's actually hasn't got a crack in it. Give it a service if you wanted to. Give it a polish, but maybe come up with just a wash. Oh, yeah, that's not going to come out. Few scratches more than I thought. I think they're more than in the clear, maybe not. You probably help. I haven't got COVID, don't worry, thank you for your concern. 2 tyres, polish. So you got take all the tint off. 2 tyres. So what are we up to? 2 tyres, service, clean, polish, remove that tint. That's not too bad. Maybe even just clean it up. You'd be able to flip it. Depends what price it goes for. So we'll see. I might pick this one up and bring it to the channel. Let's have a look. Oh, that's good. That's okay. All right. Well. Don't think it'll go for very much, judging by the state of it. But cleaning's easy. And with that, we're done with the Subaru. On to the next one. Okay, next up we have a 1987 Toyota Landcruiser. I think they call them Banderas here. But basically it's the 2-door removable top version of a Landcruiser. Wow. This thing is in such good condition. Now it's starting to spit at me a bit. So what we'll do is it's clearing. Hopefully the screen's alright. Let's clear that off. This thing is in phenomenal condition. So I don't know if it's had a repaint, I'd say so. The paint is fantastic on it. The sticker's fantastic on it. I guess it was re-stickered. It's got the original fiberglass top with Landcruiser in the side. Is this FJ40? 45? I think it's 70. Good Bridgestone tyre on the back. It's the LX Turbo. Let's have a look at the back seats. I guess you've got the roll bar and everything in there. Look at that. Smells good. Smells like an old car, but in a good way. Wow. This thing is phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal condition. When was the last time you seen one of these? When was the last time you seen... Oh, the windscreen flips down. When was the last time you seen one in such good condition? Anyway, the rain's coming. Scourges of today. The rain's coming. I only got one of them, so I'll need it. So let's head inside for a look before I get drowned like a rat. A lot of hoo and harring. Now I don't know. There is water on the lens, so hopefully that fixes it. But look at this. Beautiful condition. It's even got all the original stickers on how to use a 4-wheel drive. Toyota Air by Denso. Wow. It's an automatic too. I didn't even think they made these in automatic. These are very rare, and when I tell you the price, yeah, you'll know why they're rare. Look at that back seat, beautiful. Look at the front seat. It's even got the turbo because it's a turbo diesel. This is currently sitting at over $30,000. Wow. But they're worth that, obviously. Let's start her up. Put the key in. 243,000 Ks, the fan's turned on. Let's turn that down. The battery might be a bit low. Do I have to wait for the glow plug? It doesn't really have a glow plug light. Has a battery light on. Well, I guess we can wait. But if you have a look at the original headlining and the so yeah, imagine going down the beach with the, I guess this part doesn't come off. Well, it must do because the windscreen folds down. I don't know. I know the back part of the top comes down, but I don't know if this front bit does. But then how can you put the windscreen down? Maybe it just unbolts. I don't know. Anyway. Is she going to start? Yes, just enough juice left in her. Does the air conditioning actually work? I doubt it. How does that work? You just go like this button, there's no actual button to press. Seems to be cold air coming out, so yes, it does work. It has got power windows, do they work? I'm guessing they work. Oh, that's actually the lock button. It's got windy windows. I'm sure they work. That's the lock button. We'll pop the bonnet. She does vibrate a bit, but you know, it's an old diesel. What do you expect? That air conditioning is cold, let me tell you. You can probably hear it. You can probably hear the vibration as well. Maybe we'll turn it on. Does it go into gear? Sure does. Sure does. This thing is a beast. An 80s Toyota beast. I mean, this can get you anywhere. Sahara, sandy desert, Siberia, any other cliches? But no, man, this is why it's going for so much. This is in totally original condition. It's unbelievable. We'll have a look under the bonnet to see what we're dealing with, but I might wait till it stops raining in a quarter glass. So I'll stop rambling and oh, hang on, I'll keep rambling. I've got a little receipt down here. Wow, that's a train ticket. You can go a single fare from Indooroopilly to Brunswick Street, Tennyson, Darra. Wow. Okay. So an old train ticket when they used to be before my time, because I don't remember it and I'm not young, so I guess you get a train ticket to go where you're going to go. Okay, that's down hiding in there. That's a blast from the past. Stick that back in there. What's in the glove box then? Nothing. They keep the books in these cars in the office, so. Has it stopped raining yet? No. So I'll switch her off. And I'll wait till it stops raining, then we'll have a look inside. Or at the engine, rather. So after some quick Googling, the rain has abated somewhat. I think this is FJ40 because it's short wheelbase. I don't know, someone knows, right down below. I think because this is a short wheelbase version, I think they're 70s, but this is a 45 because it's short wheelbase. And there's the glow plug preheat. I mean, just look at this. Anyway, let's have a look at the motor. This thing is in such good condition. It must have been owned by an older person, or they used it as a second car because it's got 246,000 Ks on it. Hood prop. There we go. So there it is. I don't know what size this motor is. 4 litre maybe. But everything looks like it's in a couple of spider webs, but it's not too bad. Everything in here looks pretty good actually. Big turbo there, look at that. That's a big turbo. I guess that's how they did them in the old days. Hey, big turbos. Big man, big turbos. In your little but big Toyota. So this car is a classic, honestly. And that's why it's going for so much, because it is such a classic. It's unbelievable how original condition this car is in. Would I have it? Yes, please. As you probably already know, I don't have 30 grand to spend on a car, or 34 or 40 by the time it finishes. But this is anyway. So that's the Landcruiser FJ40, hopefully. Moving on.